What up, though? What's cracking, Cancer? I hope that all of my beautiful and my handsome Cancers out there are doing well. So let's go on and get into this reading, y'all, and see what it is that you need to know. Now, if you find that something resonate, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. Let your girl Blue Flame know what's going on. My email will be in the description box below if you are interested in a personal. So we're going to start off this reading with some messages through music, okay? So we got Monica So Gone. So I feel like either there was someone that you was dealing with and baby, they had your head gone, okay? You were so gone over this person. Or this could be how they're feeling about you right now. It's like they're realizing that nobody else compares to you, and you are the person that they want to be with. Now, there can be some type of distance between you and this person. So there can be some physical distance. Maybe you guys live in different cities. You live in different states. For some of you, even different countries here, okay? You can be currently separated from this person. Maybe you were the one who put some space in between you guys. You know what I'm saying? Y'all could have lived in the same city, and you got tired of seeing their ass. You was like, you know what? I'm going to move away. I'm going to put some space in between me and this person so that you can focus on yourself and start your healing journey. So right now, I feel like there can be some blockages. So there can be some things or some people that's coming in between you and them. So the reason why you and this person may have not reconnected, the reason why this particular person may have not reached out to you right now to make amends or to make this situation right is because there are some blockages here. So let's pull some more and let's see what's going on. Messages for my Cancers. What is it that my beautiful and my handsome Cancers, what do they need to know? Messages for Cancer. All right, so we have you are so smart. You have me figured out. So I feel like, you're very intuitive as water signs are, and you figured this person out. So I feel like you began to ask questions. Like you felt like either there was somebody or something that was keeping this person from you. And so you started to ask this person questions, right? And of course, people don't like to tell the truth or whatnot. So this particular person, I feel like, gave you the runaround, or they said some things to keep you confused or to keep you from finding out the truth, but you done found it out anyway here, okay? So if you figured this person out, for some of you, you found out some type of truth or something that they could have been hiding from you guys here, okay? Tell us more. Messages for my Cancers. What else do you need to know? Messages for Cancer. What else do they need to know? All right, we have you are different from the rest. They don't mean anything to me. I only want you. So for some of you, what you figured out this year, you want the only damn one. All right, so this person could have been keeping the fact that they had other options. Or they had other men or other women they was out here entertaining. You could have felt like maybe you was the only one. Maybe you guys were in a relationship with them. For some of you, you were not in a relationship with this person. But what you figured out is that you weren't the only one. All right, so it's like this person, for some of you, maybe they tried to explain to you like all these other men and women, like they didn't mean shit on them, that you were different. Or this could be what they're feeling like now. Because remember, this situation could have to do with a separation. You and this person could be currently separated right now. And what's keeping this person, these blockages that they were dealing with, was all these other lovers in their life, okay? But I really feel like these blockages was more like distractions. Like these particular people that they were dealing with, they really were distracting them from you. So it's like now they're realizing that you were different from all these other men, all these other women that they was dealing with. You know what I'm saying? They didn't mean anything to them, and now they only want you. So you got this person going over you now because they're realizing all these other people they dealt with, baby, they ain't had shit on you. You know what I'm saying? They only want you. So you have possibly awakened something within this person. So this can be your divine counterpart. This can be your twin, you know what I'm saying? Or you have some type of higher level soulmate connection with them. So you separating yourself, you moving on with your life and doing what you need to do, you've awakened something within this person, and now they can currently be on this spiritual journey. So it's like they're learning more about spirituality. For some of you, they're learning more about twin flames and what it means to be a divine masculine, what it means to be a divine femme, what does it mean by having karmics in your life. They're learning all this terminology and understanding exactly what this journey is, because it's not just about you and them coming into union. It's about you becoming the best version of yourself and who you are always destined to be. So let's pull just a little bit more and see what's going on within this connection. If anything is resonating for you guys, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. And if you're interested in a personal, my email will be in the description box below. Alright, messages for Cancer. What else they need to know? Messages for Cancer. Tell us more. Alright. What we have? Okay, so we have addictions. So for some of you, some blockages that could have been going on in this connection was addictions. This particular person could have used a sex. Like, ain't nothing wrong with having a little drinky drink. Ain't nothing wrong with smoking or doing whatever, you know, but they were excessively, they were abusing alcohol. They were abusing weed. You know what I'm saying? They was popping pills, and I feel like they were using this as escapism. You know what I'm saying? They were using this to escape reality. Like, there could have been some things going on in their life that they were running from, some problems, whatever it was. And versus this person facing their problems, it was like they were using alcohol, they were using drugs, they was using weed to escape their problems here, okay? They can be masturbating to your pictures, so, you know, they missing you in a sexual way. So you guys could have sent them pictures way back when, you know, and anytime they get a little horny, shit, they going back to these pictures and they masturbating to them, okay? Let's get a couple of more. Messages for my Cancers. What else does Cancer need to know? If anything is resonating for you guys, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. I love you, Cancer. Alright, let's get one more. Let's get two more. What else does Cancer need to know? 1 and 2. Alright, some of you could be dealing with a Libra here. Alright, so you could have been involved with the Libra. Don't have to be that sign, but somebody here was dealing with the Libra. Alright, let's get one more. Messages for my Cancers. What else do they need to know about this situation? Let's get one more for Cancer. What else they need to know, okay? For some of you, you could have been dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, or you could have been dealing with a particular Scorpio, all right? So let's get the zodiac sign. Let's see who this reading is about. So we got heavy Cancer, Gemini, Taurus, Capricorn, Scorpio, hold on, heavy Capricorn, Scorpio, Libra, Scorpio, Capricorn, Sag, and Aries. All right, you guys, I love you, and until next time, stay blessed.